God knows how much you're struggling right now. Right now, He knows how much you're suffering. But there's only one thing He doesn't know about you. He knows how many times you pray, how many times you fast. He knows. There's only one thing God doesn't know about you. What do you have in the hands? There was a boy with 5 loaves. It was used. Moses had a stick. It was used. What do you have? Because God wants to start from what you have. Where is your seed? Have you started a business for God to multiply it? Have you started? What are you doing? You're blaming economy, politics. You are not thinking to start anything. Are you even looking for a job? Are you even saving money for your dream? Are you even living in your dream? God wants to know, what do you have? Open what you have. Then God will start from there. But if you don't go to God and say, God, I have this. Because God is just a multiplier. But behold, everything is before you. Everything is in the mind. That is one thing I want you to know. You need to work with your mind. You need to work with your mind, because the mind is the one which is creating everything. The mind can put you in a comfort zone where you realize the time that you have wasted in the comfort. The mind can put you in the pressure zone where you think you are in the pressure, yet you are in the now. So the mind is everything. So if you don't work with your mind, especially to isolate yourself at times, it's not every time you need people. You need to be alone at times, because in the loneliness, that is where you're going to realize that your life is just a script. It's a book. You need to be alone. When you're alone, you're going to learn a lot about yourself. There is no way you're going to learn yourself while you're in the noise, because the voice which is supposed to be guiding you, it's a voice which whispers in our hearts, and the world is making noise every time. The world is making noise. So there is no way you can hear the voice which is whispering while you're in the crowd. So it's time to isolate yourself, like the Messiah said. Get into the inner room, lock the door, speak with your Father, that voice which is inside you. So if you don't isolate yourself, you're not gonna make it, because for you to find your God, to find your dream, why are you here? You really need isolation. At times you don't need people. That's where you're gonna find the seed. The seed. What do you have? What do you have in the hands? God wants to know, what do you have in the hand? You're busy blaming people. You're blaming your brother. You're blaming your sister over your own life. No, you are the creator of your own life. What do you have? Because when you have reached your highest goals, no one will ever fight you. If they are still fighting you, you are not yet there. If you are there, they won't fight you, because you are able. You are able to send love to anyone. To anyone. You become a higher frequency. But what do you have what do you have in your hands right now? You are sleeping 24 hours. Every time you're always sleeping, you're on TikTok. You're not thinking of creating anything in your mind. There's a lot of things you can do: drop shipping, forex market, Bitcoin exchange, content creation, teaching online. There's a lot of things that a person can do actually online. But if you don't wake up from the illusion, you're always going to miss good opportunities with fear. Always be scared because of your sister was scammed, so you cannot pay this course online, all those things. That is not the world that you want. At times you need to face reality and know that we are growing. We are growing, and we have a little time in this universe, in this on this earth, in these our bodies. Remember, you are not your body, you are inside your body. You see, your body needs water, needs food, fuel, but you are just energy, you have spirit. So you're gonna go back. That is one thing I tell you. You don't actually belong here. You have a home. You came here just as a tourist. Of course, you are creating attachments for yourself, but you came here as a tourist. You're just supposed to watch, observe. Observe. You must not be observed. You must observe. You know what I'm saying? Guys, we need to wake up. It's time to wake up right now, and you have to start to understand that there is something more in life than what we were told, what we were taught. There's something more. There's something more in life than what we were told. And this more you have to discover by yourself. That is the worst part about this journey. You have to discover by yourself. There is no one who is going to come to hold your hand and say, come, let's go discover ourselves. Because what you want to discover is within you. You see? So there's a light burning in each and every one. If your soul is opened, you can actually hear what I'm saying right now. But if you are closed, you might not hear what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that you are a spirit. You need to know yourself and experience your power, create your reality, and you have to you have to detach yourself from the physical realm, because the moment you focus on anything, that's where your energy is. As the man thinketh, so be it. So if you keep on focusing on what is happening around you, who is saying this, why is this happening to me, you're not gonna make it. That is one thing I can tell you. You're not gonna make it. The only way you're gonna make it is at that point when you start to focus on yourself. You delete people in your life. You no longer live in people's heads, in people's minds. You are living as you are. You're no longer scared. There's no more fear. You just, whatever comes, you know that whatever is coming your way is coming your way. It is supposed to be like that. You are now seeing life as a lesson, because you see people, they're blaming life. This life, it's a script. That is one thing I want you to know. This life, it's a script which is complete. It's only that we are trying to change the script. That is where now we are being disappointed, because we cannot change the script. We can only delay our manifestations. So the moment you try to change the script, the moment you stress, you know what I'm saying? This is a script, guys. Trust me, we don't belong here. We are from the other side. It is just a side where everything is just a bliss. We have a home. We have a home. We have a home. That is one thing I want you to know. Don't stress with anything. Focus on what you have. Accept your reality. Accept your life. Accept whatever is going on in your life right now. It is teaching you something. But if you keep on denying your reality, that is where you stress and stress and stress. And believe in yourself. Whatever you are doing right now, whatever seed you have planted into the soil, you have to know that for a tree to come out, for a plant to come out, the seed has to be planted into the soil and be covered by the soil. You have to be covered by the soil. You cannot experience a bliss while you have not been tested, made strong. How are you going to teach those who are following you? How are you going to teach them? What are you going to say? You're a useless old man who have no experience. But you must have experience. You must have experience of life. That is the only way you're gonna make it. Guys, this is Prince Universe. Follow me on my social media platforms, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Let us reprogram our minds. It is the time of souls to know themselves from the highest frequencies. Thank you for following me. Just know that I love you, and let us be together. Ask anything in the comment section. I'm a free life coach, philosopher, consciousness philosopher. I'm a mind programmer. I'm a spiritual teacher also. So anything that you are not understanding about your mind, about your soul, what's going on and stuff, let us fix it in the comment section. See you soon.